hello YouTube, welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Last time we started checklist mode, which is, I have everything that I want for the rest of the playthrough, except maybe a couple minor things. And so we're just going through, hunting everything we have not hunted yet in Master Rank. That was me, not you. And we're just going through the list alphabetically because I can't be bothered to do it another way. Because it's just easier this way. So that, I'm going to start on the next one. Because first up was Gossarag, but right below it's Great Baggy. So let's go hunt Great Baggy, which, now that I think about it, sucks a little bit. Because it is going to have to be an anomaly quest. Because, fun little fact, Great Baggy is the only monster in all of Rise, both base game and Sunbreak. Master Rank Great Baggy is the only monster in the entire game that does not have a quest by itself. It's the only one. Every other monster in the entire game has a quest by itself, in some way. Only Great Baggy does not. So we have to do an anomaly quest for Great Baggy specifically, which means we do get to bring 2 followers up. But before I get into this first hunt, if you watch this and you end up enjoying, think about liking and subscribing. And if you want to hang out live whenever I do these, I stream these live, both on Twitch and here on YouTube. Links in the description if you want to hang out on Twitch. And yeah, so come on by and hang out, and let's get into this first hunt, which is gonna probably take about 5 to 10 minutes longer than it needs to, because it's Great Baggy. But it is what it is. Now, I do want to be transparent about this. I have a mod that makes max potions do this. That's it. Saves me time when getting spear birds every hunt. So, yeah. Alright, let's go beat the crap out of a Great Baggy. Because let's be real, that's literally what it was gonna be. It's just gonna be beating it up until it dies. It's not gonna get to do a whole lot. Like, it's realistically not getting to do a whole lot. It exists, and that's about all that will be able to be said. Alright. Well, we got our healing for the hunt. Okay. There we go. Now, if they didn't have the health bloat, I genuinely think that like doing anomaly quests would be insanely fun. I still think even with the health bloat that anomaly quests have, I think that's by far the best end game. That, like, I feel like that Monster Hunter could have, period. Because it made hunting everything relevant in some way. Like, it doesn't matter how low tier of a monster it was probably relevant somewhere for some upgrade that you might want for some build. And so I feel like that is the ideal endgame for the Monster Hunter. Is one that everything has a reason to be hunted. I think just having options as well is huge. Which is why I like what they're doing in Wilds right now, where, you know, 9-star monsters are the only way to get the the RNG talismans, but they are adding a bunch of new monsters, like, you know, not Apex monsters, to the 9-star pool over time. And I think that that is really cool. And that's kind of where I'm at on, like, decorations too, is I feel like, you know, I feel like you should be able to hunt anything that you want. Obviously, like, you know, should be scaled up in some way to make it at least remotely similar. I mean, obviously, in, like, Wilds, you're not going to make, like, a Chatacabra as challenging as a Raid Owl. I don't care how hard you try. But, you know, like, make it so you can at least get something from it, you know? Might not be a lot, but you should be able to get something. At least that's my opinion. It should still be probably, you know, more efficient to hunt Raid Owl. Not probably, it should be. But you should have the option, in my opinion, to, if you want to, you know, do it safe. Don't know why you want to be that safe, but if you want to, you know, hunt more safely, you know, and just have it take a lot longer, I feel like you should have that option. Now, I think it'd be a neat thing for them to try some sort of, and I don't think there's ever been a system like this in Monster Hunter, where it's like, it's kind of like the, like, in a way, kind of like weapon, augmenting in this game, where you got, like, a certain amount of slots. And what if you could, like, you know, raise their health and their, like, I don't know, take down your time limit, or, you know, up their damage, and that you, like, just create a hunt by doing that. And then, boom, you can get different rewards based on how many, like, slots you fill with whatever. You know? I think that could be neat. Granted, I'm not, you know, a game designer, I just think that could be a neat idea. You also probably got a lot of options for, you know, fun stuff you could do as well. Like, you could create, basically, the greatest Chatacabra, you know? You wouldn't need Capcom to do it for you, or a modder to do it. You could make it yourself, probably. Minus the size. And I guess, like, the slightly extra moves. Because Grace Jaggers did get some. I think got, like, 2 moves. But point stands, like, you know, with a system like that, I feel like you would be able to make it pretty much. And it could be, you know, a fun way to do it. I mean, hell, they could, you know, obviously just rebalance it, like, hey, Chatacabra does give a little less things because it's just that much easier to hunt. Which would be fair. It is literally the starting monster. Like, that's fine. I'm just throwing out, like, ideas, you know? Because I feel like, you know, it could be a good thing to have. I want options, you know? I will say, I think Wilds does have, you know, a decent amount of options. It's just the issue is that the options have been, since launch, the same options. Plus title update monsters, and that's it. But they've been adding more, so I'm getting kind of happy about that. Like, during, was it Dreamspell, I think is the festival? I don't know, I enjoyed fighting the 9-star Blaganga. That was fun. That was neat. It had been a while since I fought Blaganga, so it was kind of fun. Before that thing was Anjanath. Like Vulgar Anjanath. Thought that was kind of fun. And that's kind of like, you know, the fact that it had been so long since I fought Blaganga says a lot. Like, I don't want it to have been that long, but I had literally zero reason to hunt it over anything else. Oh yeah, by the way, I do have a mod that 10x is my afflicted material, because it's not fun even with 10x the material. Just saying, literally is not. I still don't like doing it. But yeah, alright, good stuff.
Not too bad, huh? And I've still got room to grow.
Alright, good stuff. That is the first hunt down.
I'm having a sale today.
There's still a chance for better charm. I mean, to be fair, 2 Constitution is gonna be a tough one to beat. Like, I got one last time that is very tough to beat.
Here we go.
But we'll see what I can get.
This'll be good.
Do I care that much about going over?
Okay, then.
I don't know. I don't know if I care anymore. But I'll keep trying.
Alright, here we go.
$150, ooh. Yep, and there's the Chaotic Gormagala materials coming in clutch, as always, for weird numbers. Alright. So, that was a great baggie. Alright, so let's go back up to Gossarag. Definitely not going in, like, difficulty order, which is all good.
It's great to see you.
I mean, to be fair, once you're, like, fully kitted out, doesn't really matter.
Here's the list of quests.
Like, it really doesn't.
Take care.
Alright, Gossarag time, let's go.
Let's do this!
This really gets my blood pumping. Ha!
Alright.
All right.
Sure. Damn, you're kind of a tall one. That might be a pain. Like, that might be a real pain. Already broke the head, though. If I could break the arms, that'd be really good for me.
Great!
You're getting there. No more playing nice, huh?
Okay, I'm just gonna sit over here. Like, no, I'm not dealing with that. No. Oh, okay, you coming in. I see you. But yeah, I'm not dealing with that crap. Alright. Break.
Don't waste this opportunity.
Alright. Okay, that's one arm. Nice, nice. Because breaking the arms are... Like, the arms are probably a lot more consistent to hit. I mean, also, like, if I don't hit the head, I'm gonna hit the arms, probably. So then, you know, I'll get my healing then. Alright.
You can ride it now.
Camera, please.
Let's do this.
Oh, I see you.
Name of our village.
Boom. Boom. Little extra damage. Alright.
Now's our chance.
Alright, I'll just go with that. Is that gonna hit? Maybe. It is. Alright, cool.
Nicely done.
Alright. Sure.
For the target.
No thank you. No thank you. KO.
Divine punishment awaits.
Boom.
I think we got it in that side.
Oh, hello. I see you, I see you. Going double sword now. This ain't how dual blades works. They ain't two double, like, long sword.
Just you wait.
Oh, of course you're going for me. Can you go for someone else, please? Or do that, that works too. Next zone.
It's fleeing.
No, you don't.
That works. Alright, I see you, I see you. Yeah, that Constitution gonna come in clutch. Ow.
It's weekend. Let's take advantage.
Let's get our health back. Yeah. Blood rate's insane. I love it. And with full part breaker, I think we get so fast. Alright, fair. I'm all good.
Heal up.
Down.
Don't waste this opportunity.
Ooh, alright, alright. Sure, I'll take a wyvern ride. I don't trust them to do it properly.
Come on.
Alright, we got... This won't be easy.
It's
Gossarai controls decently enough. He's no Rathalos.
Now's our chance. Impressive riding skills.
Alright. Okay, that was a little ambitious, not gonna lie. We're all good though. Was the body broke too?
No better time to attack.
Alright.
Nice.
No more playing nice, huh?
Oh, alright, you're almost done. Okay, I was just gonna say, is that gonna be a Kitnator? Come on, Sonata. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Pull the trigger. Let's go.
Let's attack.
Place the trap.
Good shit, Sonata. Let's go.
Excellent.
I gotta say, both my Palicos this playthrough, they go for Kitnators. I've had playthroughs where, like, one of them just, nope, I don't want to touch that. So,
That's Kimura's hero for you.
Alright.
Hi, and welcome to my shop.
okay, nothing there.
Thank you for your patronage.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really know that I care about this stuff much. Oh, you know what I should do? Do I have the materials for it? I don't know. I should probably get rid of the sleep weapon and put a poison weapon on one of my guys. Alright, this is the sleep one. Because I do have 4A. So, but yeah, like I said, I might not even have the stuff for paralysis right now. I might have used it. Yeah, it's not looking like I have the stuff for paralysis. Well, poison, I mean. Okay, I mean, I got that. It's an option. Okay, no, I was looking at paralysis, not poison. I'll be honest. So, it's looking like that basket is the best option, probably. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Alright, so the basket case it is. Okay, yeah, it seems like that is the highest poison weapon. Oh, they're still rocking high rank? Oh. But you have that? What's my other one? Oh no, you do. Okay, I did change you to master rank weapon. Okay. Okay, so granted it's not much, but you know, I have 1 4A. The sleep doesn't matter that much. You know, like it's one attack versus I feel like I will end up with more damage by doing the poison. So, that's just my thought. Alright, next monster is... Ooh, Gyrototus. The fish punching bag.
I have faith that you will fulfill your duty.
Or the punching bag fish. 2.
Please select the quest that best suits you.
So that's no followers.
You'll do great.
Oh, by the way, there was when I was like, and I'm just gonna be straight up. I do for the final builds. I tend to look up, well, not like look up builds, but I enter on a website what skills I want, and then it gives me like the possible armor sets and stuff. And there was a, I think it was like a feather hairpin or something. I had no idea where to get that, looked it up, and apparently it is I think it might be the only piece of armor I don't have unlocked. And that is because it requires me to get to do every arena quest with every weapon. And, well, I haven't used Charge Blade. So, you know, since I haven't used Charge Blade, you know, can't do it. I also don't want to spoil myself on Charge Blade, because kind of part of the point of these is I've never touched the weapon. That's kind of part of the fun, is the first part, like, I'd say 3 or 4 parts is me, like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am trying stuff. And that was basically the first, like, I mean, I'll say it was all of low rank, pretty much. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I am trying stuff. Yeah. Down you go. Like, I want to say my favorite parts of these playthroughs are always the very beginning, after I've gotten, like, basic armor. Not even like a build, but like basic armor and low rank. And the very, very end, because it's kind of like I get to be just purely figuring out, based off of just feel, what I want to try to do with the weapon, and then Master Rank is like, alright, I feel like I know what I'm doing now, and it feels good. So, I mean, like, this combo right here, I didn't know about that. I hadn't figured that out until, I don't even know, probably, it's probably like, what, a quarter of the way through Master Rank? As, you know, once we got into Master Rank, because, to be fair, you know, both of the Silkbind moves we use are, you know, from Master Rank, so kind of wouldn't be able to do it otherwise.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright.
Whetstone time.
I don't know, it's fun though. And like I've said, every weapon has been fun. Like, every weapon has been fun in this game. So, but I do think Hammer's probably... Hey, we hit 1,000 damage on a hit, let's go. That's huge. I think that's our first 1,000 hit attack on Hammer. I didn't know... I mean, I knew Gyarados' head was a good hit zone. I didn't know it was that high. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our first 1,000 hit, and I'm not counting, like, both hits from, like, Impact Trader or anything. Like, I don't think we've gotten one before. I mean, I might have gotten one during, like, the couple... No, I only did one, but during, like, the Rampage one that I did one time off stream, maybe. But probably not, because it was a low rank Rampage.
Nice.
Because I only needed, I think it was Rampage ticket 1s. So, didn't need much. Oh, there's a Kitnator. Ooh, okay. Okay, bye.
Just you after it!
I'm really curious how Charge Blade's gonna be, because like one of the things I'm most interested in is seeing, and like I've said in like all my other playthroughs, I don't know anything about the weapon unless I've managed to just see something in passing. Like I'm pretty sure I know that like the meta is to just spam Super Amped Elemental Discharge. And like Elemental's really good. But like, I'm curious because my favorite way to play was like the Savage Axe, but I pretty much played well, I didn't play Elemental Charge Blade in World, but I played like it was Elemental. Does that make sense? Because like I mainly did Savage Axe, which was like mostly good for status and elemental, but the getting KOs from guard points was just too addicting. That's literally the whole reason I didn't go with elemental. And so I'm curious if this game even has Savage Axe. I know Wilds does. But like this is the only game between, you know, Iceborne and Wilds. And it was new at this time. So I'm curious if they put it in this game. But I'll see that eventually, you know. Just, you know, something. Oh, okay, I didn't even get to KO you, huh? Because I was going to capture you after a KO, but you decided to just die, huh? Wow. Alright, is what it is. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm interested in for Charge Blade. But I still am gonna say I think the thing I'm most looking forward to in these playthroughs, like what I have left going forward, is 100% the random loadouts playthrough. 100%. Just because I think Rise, way more so than World, Grand World did have a lot of variety and disparity. But I feel like Rise just has way more disparity and just differences between, you know, the best and the worst in a rank, you know?
Yes.
And I said this before, I think that the random loadouts playthrough is going to have a lot more triple carts than World did. Granted, the, you know, the Risen Elder Dragons are gonna be, you know, a thing too, which I would say is harder than anything that I hunted in the World playthroughs, except maybe like Master Rank Lunasha when I didn't use Kushala armor to counter it, and Raging Brachydios. I think other than those two, I don't think anything's gonna come close to the Risen Elder Dragons for random loadouts. Although I'd still... We're going for Puke Puke, by the way. I still remember having to fight Azur Rathalos in high rank with a yellow sharpness greatsword. Well, not longsword. I didn't even know there were weapons in high rank that only had maximum yellow sharpness. But there is one, and God did it suck. It was terrible.
Please select the quest that best suits you.
Yeah. Like, it felt terrible. But thank God it was a longsword that has a lot of Mind's Eye in its kit. But I mean, I managed to do it. It took a long time.
Time to go.
At least I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I managed to do that. I want to say I did.
Here
I'm
we
pretty
go.
sure.
Good.
Also, just to throw in some, you know, a very unlikely, but just, you know, possible chaos, I might throw in a no armor in the wheel. The likelihood of hitting it is so low, but if I do though, that's gonna be funny as hell. Alright, I feel like if you end up going to sleep, that's gonna be a new record for a hit. Because I remember Puke's head is, I think it's like 85 hit zone for blunt damage. Like, I remember it is high. It is a very good hit zone. And so, I'm probably fine not even doing a max potion. It's probably fine. I can heal up just fine, if need be. Another KO? Yes, yes. Alright. Okay, you're gonna do your thing. Fair. That's fair.
Great. Nice one.
A little early. Damn. Just a little early. Did that a little late. That would have been satisfying if I landed it.
It hurts.
Don't worry, I can counteract the poison, no problem. Oh, you're just gonna stand there? Okay. KO. No? Here we go. Yep, there it is. KO.
Good.
You just take so much damage from a hammer. Why?
Let's go. Done.
Alright. Yeah, I don't care. I want to just keep doing damage. It's satisfying, the amount of damage I'm doing. I mean, I'm hitting for 500 damage,
Getting weaker.
you know?
Concentrate.
Oh, you're gonna go asleep. Oh, I'm gonna kill with the wake up hit, aren't I? And not see the damage. I'm calling it now. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna kill with the wake up hit, and I'm not gonna see the damage. Damn. It is what it is. Gotta make sure I let you go to sleep, though. I'm waiting for that red eye to go away, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it should be good now. Alright, like I said, I'm probably gonna end up... I'm gonna not do the power-up thing. Yep, called it. Oh my. Oh, I think that... Actually, no, I think that was one of the... I think that was the Jaggy damage.
Let's see.
But yeah, I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna see the damage. Damn. That's how it goes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is like an 85. Okay, it's 80. The tongue is 90. So yeah, the only better hit zone is... what? I'm pretty sure... like... All Mother Abdomen? Okay, but I don't even think I can hit that when asleep, right? I don't think so. Because I don't think you fall asleep with it down, I believe. So I don't think that one works. I mean, like, I could always do the math and just double it, but I'm pretty sure that that would have been the highest damage I've done. Now... wait a minute. Wait. I forgot about another monster that has very good hit zones. These guys. Because don't your hit zones become insanely good when you're charged up, and then you... I don't know if it gets even better for you, but I think that's probably the next likely place to do a new record. Granted, I don't even remember what the number was, but I know it was 10 something. So, I don't know. Alright, so... let's Puke. Ooh, this one's gonna be satisfying. Next up, we got Rathian. We've hunted a gold Rathian already, so I feel like we're probably fine, you know. Not too. But yeah, if I can hunt gold Rathian, I'm pretty sure I can hunt regular. Just saying. Speaking of two different types of Rathians, and I guess just fire monsters in general, kind of a weird random tangent, but Monster Hunter Stories 3, I really hope we don't have like all fire monsters again. Granted, I'm pretty sure that like fire is by far the most common element in Monster Hunter, so like it can't really be helped that much. The more monsters you have in the game, the more likely it is to be majority fire. But I would like it if you know, it wasn't literally 2 dragon monsters, you know? I'd appreciate if there were more than 2 dragon monsters in the game. That would be nice. Cause that was sad. Oh no. Ah, whiffed just barely. Oh no, you got the zoomies. Okay, yeah, should have done it a little earlier. It's all good.
Be careful!
KO? Wow, no? Boom, down you go. $716. So if that was a wake-up hit, that's 1,400. That had to have been a crit, right? Because I think I have 20% on this hammer. That had to have been a crit. Yeah. Boom. How about now? And a pop. Nice little 314. Okay, that works.
Nice one.
Alright. All good. Whatever. I've said this before. Wrathing is like the pinnacle. If you have learned my moveset, you will just bully me, monster. But like, it's in a way that is satisfying. Where it's like, it feels good to have gotten the mastery of Wrathing's moveset. You know? Where it's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want pretty much. Once you have learned Wrathing's moveset. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, the only way you really get hit is if you're greedy. That's pretty much it. Alright.
Concentrate, fleeing!
Wrathing is getting messed up. Okay. Oh no, zoomies. Damn it. Ah, just barely missed that. Okay. Damn it. I'm trying to intercept this shit, and I mean, it's not very likely to work in the first place. So, sit still? I thought so. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not capturing here, I don't think. Maybe I will. Okay, you good. Okay.
Just you wait.
So is this gonna be another monster that goes to sleep and I end up killing it on the wake up hit? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure this is another one. Oh no, this one's not even going to sleep. He's just going to eat. Okay, yeah, you're gonna hurt here just a little bit. Okay, well if I landed that last hit, you would be hurt.
Victory!
Well, I'm just gonna say that if it did go to sleep, I was not seeing the wake up damage. So, yeah. Because well, I did like what 400 damage when my full charge like big bang swings were doing what 600-700. So yeah, I don't think I was gonna see the damage there at the end. What? Okay. I don't know. Alright, but that was Rathian. It's about what I expected. Royal Ludroth is next. Oh man, it feels good to just mow through some monsters. Like I said, this is one of the most like enjoyable parts of these playthroughs. Is I guess it's like the enjoying the fruits of your labor type of feeling, you know? Like I went through the whole game learning the weapon, figuring out how I want to play it, what I want out of the weapon, and now I just get to do it. And boy, does it feel good.
Hi, and welcome to my shop. As always, thank you.
I wonder, can I? No. I do think once I do this, though, I might throw Divine Blessing on there then. Because I can care less about getting 3 free meal. I'd rather go 2 free meal and then get a Divine Blessing. Or any other 2 slot, to be honest. Like, it could be any 2 slot. I might have to look into
Hey
that.
there.
See what else I could throw
Okay,
in there.
See you soon.
Wait, ooh, I can throw Protective Polish in there. Hmm. Protective Polish is an option. You know what? I might look at what... I just realized we've been using high rank ones this entire time. It's fine. Not that matters. Like, it hasn't mattered for a while. I haven't changed those this entire time. Yeah, I'm gonna check real quick.
Hey there!
Like, we're gonna have a free 2 slot. Yeah, no. I don't think so. No. Okay, I want to see the skill, please. Like, this I'm barely ever gonna use. I don't care about that. Burst, no. I mean, extra 4A. That's interesting. Because that does give me 10 affinity. So what, that'd get me... Because don't I have 2
Bye now.
weakness exploit right now? Yeah, so that'd get me... Ooh, I could go a 3rd weakness exploit though. That is 20%. I could just go 3 weakness exploit.
How are things?
That feels kind of boring. But I don't know. Like... I don't care about the status and element at all. I don't iframe stuff. So that doesn't matter. No, it's only 20% though. Like at this, I would rather. I mean, first of all, this would literally be better to do than this. But I'd rather probably no, because sometimes it can be a little bit until I actually do my damage. Versus this is 10% all the time, so it might be razor sharp I go with. Cause I mean that is just 10% less damage, sharpness loss, and like I've said, I need just a little bit more sharpness. Because I don't know if you've seen in all of my hunts, I've said before, I want to get one thing of sharpness for the weapon augmenting, or the curious weapon crafting, because I'm just barely hitting blue by the time monsters leave the zone sometimes. Versus if I get a little bit extra sharpness, I might not. With this and that, I think I don't most of the time. So that might be the way to go. Granted, it's not, you know, that important, but I'd rather stick in white sharpness than go to blue. And it's, you know, something a little bit more interesting than just going, oh, I'm just gonna get through weakness exploit. You know? That's kind of boring. Yeah. Because this literally can never get used. I wish this was good. I really do. Like, I think it would be a really, really cool build using this, a low sharp, like, because this wants a low sharpness weapon. I think it'd be really cool using this and the negative crit skill that makes you do more damage sometimes on negative crits to make like a negative crit build, or like or make a skill that makes your negative crit increase your attack power somehow. Like, I know that's how they're balanced, but hell, make it like a 4-slot a piece or something. Like, make it expensive to get. I don't know. Like, I just think that'd be a cool build. Because it's like you kind of are going the opposite direction for damage. That what is normally less damage is now becoming more damage for you. I think that's just a neat idea. But yeah, looking at this, it seems like it's probably just gonna be... Man, I could go recovery up. That is an option. I could go recovery up. Wait, no, actually I have full recovery up, I think. I think that's part of my build. Maybe I did. Maybe that was one of the ones I took out. I can't quite remember. But I think it's probably gonna be razor sharp that I go with. Okay, one recovery up would max me out. But, I don't know. I think it'd probably just be razor sharp.
Welcome. Alright, good luck.
Alright, let's see. What was the next thing? Royal Ledgeroth. Alright, cool. So it is that type of stuff that is what I really like about making builds in Monster Hunter. It's not like, oh, I need this to overcome a big challenge. It's, I want to do this because I can. And most of the time, it's not actually that bad. It's just worse than meta, which is whatever, you know? Like, you're talking like in Wilds, the difference between meta and a like my Hunting Horn comfy build. Like, if I played the meta build instead of my comfy build, it would probably only take like maybe a minute or two off of my hunts. Which, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, with how fast Wilds hunts are, is, you know, a decent chunk off of the hunts. but so, like, I don't really care. Oh wow, you just ate that, huh? KO. Alright. Fair. Okay, so I can wait for you to get back up, and then I can hit the, then I can hit the level 3. You wake up with the roar.
In the back.
Okay. Boom. Fair. I mean, I'm gonna heal it right back, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, okay. I'll take that.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, I actually don't remember you being that fast, damn. Okay, good. I mean, to be fair, I don't really hunt you that much in Master Rank, so... Kinda makes sense I don't remember you being that fast. So I'm like 99% sure it's a Master Rank change. Well, that sucks a little bit. It's all good, though. That only really happens when I, rush. Nice. Pretty much guaranteed healing now. 'Cause sometimes your head can be annoying to hit. Alright, sure. Alright, we're gonna go in the cave here, or whatever you want to call this. Not really like a cave. The tunnel. Yeah, tunnel. That's what it's called. I know words sometimes. Yeah, see, like, I just hit blue, and he's probably gonna leave as soon as these wire bugs get off of him. Okay, well, if I let him. Like I said, if I let him. Well, he's not leaving, okay. Okay. Okay, I wanted to put down the trap, you fuck. Hope you're done. You and your damn water. Screw you. Oh, alright. I am hydrated, sir. I don't need it. Alright. Alright, I think I'll do one more hunt. I'm only really doing one more hunt because it's a crab. And I like the crabs. They're fun. They're fun monsters to fight. Can we get more crabs on Monster Hunter, please? Like, please? Ideally with the personality that the two crabs have already. Doesn't like Frontier have a crab monster and it's like one of the early ones?
Well done. I must say, I'm a bit nervous.
Like one of the early monsters? I don't know.
Mysteries
I have no
abound.
clue about Frontier. $70, sure.
Right, here we go.
Sure. $70.
Right, here we go.
$20. Apparently I have 2 Basarios mantles.
Good.
Gotta love that when you get materials that you are never going to use. 140, that, there's gotta be, no, oh, there's no chaotic material for that, huh? Wow.
Right, here we go. Hope to see you again soon.
Surprised, I haven't ran into much 130 in this playthrough. Usually 130 is the, like, melding number that needs filled. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, I'm gonna go hunt Shogun after I get all these. And then that'll be it for this part. Like I said, I'm literally only doing it in this part because it's the crab.
Your spirit shines bright.
I just realized, did we not get Shogun in Stories too? Did we not get Shogun Ciantar in 2? In Stories 2? I don't think we did. Which is
Take a look at the
weird.
quest list.
Like, I'm pretty sure we didn't. Didn't we get, like a plum daimyo hermitar or something? No, I'm sorry, give it Shogun.
Time to go.
I mean, granted, there are, you know, Rise monsters in Stories 3, so maybe we'll get them.
Let's make the most of it.
I know that, you know, Shogun isn't a Rise monster, but, you know, he appeared in Rise, so maybe it's like, oh, people like him. We'll put him in now. I don't know. What Malfestio? Maybe they'll throw Malfestio in there. I feel like that's a monster that we need to bring back. Just such a pretty monster, you know? It's a shame that it's like just not around.
It's here. Attack.
Because it just looks so neat. Plus, there's not really, like, owls, really. I'm trying to think, are there really any, like, other owl monsters? Not really. Also, not many, like, stealth monsters, either. Like, I'm pretty sure it's literally like the 2 in this game and Malvestio. There's really not that many. Granted, I mean, it's gonna be a niche skill, and it should be, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass if it's not, you know.
No better time to attack.
Alright, maybe we'll attack the shell, see how our damage does there. Okay, it does do good damage there. It does do good damage. Maybe just try to break the shell. Because I believe that is just better damage right here. Oh yeah, it's much better damage. Granted, I wasn't doing bad damage before, but now it's just like hands down better.
You can ride it now.
Wait, is his knockdown not damage on the head, but just damage in general? Wait a minute. Did I just learn something? I know that, like, KOs are obviously, you know, damage to the head. Maybe I'll be able to make this. Yeah, we made it.
Impressive riding skills.
Yeah, just do it when he turns around. I think that's the play.
Super irritated.
Whatever I hit here is what I hit. Okay, that was a KO. Was it? I don't know if it was. Okay. Okay.
Aw, thanks.
Alright.
It's fleeing!
So I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. Stories 2 didn't introduce any monsters, right? Other than, you know, bosses, I should say. What if they made stories, like new monsters in Story 3? You know, it's like, even if it's just like 1 or 2. You know, that could be neat. Maybe like it's almost like a preview for the, like Wilds expansion, you know, like something that'd be in there. Like, that could be neat.
You're getting there.
Whetstone time.
At least I think it could be.
A fine weapon deserves proper care.
943. It's honestly a lot more than I expected to get on Shogun at all, at any point. Okay, you're done.
Attack! No time to lose!
Victory!
Excellent!
Nice. Hammer feels so good. Oh yeah, also, haven't they shown off, is it 1 or 2 new weapons in, well, not like showing off, but like, we know that they're in,
You can add this to your growing list of
Stories 3.
accomplishments.
Like, I think Longsword is in there now. It's not to think about it. Because they had both of the, blunt weapons already. We only had bow for range, so we're gonna get... Could make something out of that, potentially.
Thank you.
I'm just kind of thinking if, that's it for hunting, by the way, if you don't want to hear any Stories 3 stuff. you know, ideas or and stuff. But, because, like, we already have the blunt weapons. We had that in 2. Man. No, I don't think Hammer was... No, Hammer was not in 1. It was just Hunting Horn. But, so we're gonna have at least... We have at least 3 slashing weapons. Because what we had, Sword and Shield and Greatsword, right? Oh no, there was Gunlance too. Wait, no, Gunlance was kind of as a piercing weapon. Huh. So yeah, Gunlance was kind of as a piercing weapon, if I remember right. So I wonder if they're gonna go with that still. And then maybe we still get a bowgun, so it's, you know, at least 3-2-3. Because I don't know that they would... I feel like there's no way they make, like, Sword and Shield a blunt weapon. Maybe they add... No, because Lance would be just as much piercing as Gunlance. I would feel like. Like, I don't know, maybe they make... I'm just trying to think, like, it's weird that... And I mean, it's just a Monster Hunter problem in general, right? That there are 14 weapons and only 2 of them are, like, blunt weapons. With, like, Sword and Shield being the only other one that's, like... Yeah, you can choose to do good blunt damage. Because, like, yeah, you got, like, Greatsword Tackle, like, Charge Blade, Exhaust File, like, Guard Points, and I guess, you know, just File Explosions in general. You got the, like, Lance, you know, Shield Bash that you now have in Wilds. And I think that's pretty much it, other than, like, sticky ammo for bowguns. It's kind of it. But the only 2 weapons that really are like, yeah, we do blunt damage, and that's it, pretty much, are Hammer and Hunting Horn. And I've been saying this since World, and I know that it existed, and I think it's Frontier. We need a fast blunt weapon. Because, like, not that Hammer and Hunting Horn are slow, but, like, imagine, like, a, you know, a dual blade speed blunt weapon. Maybe a little bit slower. Tonfas existed already. And I'm pretty sure that's literally what Tonfas were. Just saying, it existed. I think that'd be sick. And just gonna point out, 5th gen was the first gen that did not introduce any weapons. Just throwing it out there. 6th weapon still has not. Although, if you want to count it, I would say that, like, with the collabs so far, they're coming pretty close to having extra weapons. Because, like, you got the Akuma stuff. I mean, it's more of an item, similar, like, closer to, like, the Witcher stuff, but you got the, like, Pictomancy stuff. At least I think that's what it's called. That you got from the Final Fantasy stuff and Wilds. So, I don't know. I think, you know, if that's what collabs are gonna be like, you know, where it's more than just like, you know, if you get something, it's gonna have some sort of moves, not just like an item you use every once in a while. Because at least Pictomancy has 3 moves, with the, you know, 3rd one doing decent damage. pretty fast. And Akuma literally being, like, it literally is Akuma. You can do Shoryuken inputs and Fireball inputs. I literally was able to play it like it was Street Fighter 6, which was really neat, other than starting the combos. But like, I could do Fireball motions and Shoryuken inputs. It's really neat. And if they keep that up, then I'm fine with them not having new weapons. I'm saying 5th and 6th gen, with 6th gen not being done. They're the only gens that have not introduced weapons. Just saying. But, I don't know. Just random stuff. Random Monster Hunter talk. / rant, whatever you want to say. But, either way, that's going to do it for this part. If you watch this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. See ya.